Hey YouTube, Untamed here. So I am back at Michael's Toyota Bellevue, and I figured I'd share this Blizzard Pearl Toyota Land Cruiser with you, Heritage Edition of course. I don't know, oh yeah, I think I've done at least one video before at a different dealership of it, but I figured I'd just pull over and kind of share it with you as it is outside. The last time I did it was underneath the showroom lights at I think Lake City Toyota had it. But I feel indifferent, you know? I mean, tell me what you guys think. I'm probably alone on this, and I think I mentioned it before to you, but I prefer when it has just like a snow white. You know, I do not like that it has a yellowish hue to it, that yellowish tint to this Pearl. Some people love it, and I understand a lot of people when they see this, you know, it looks more premium, it looks more luxury, you know, and in my opinion, I mean, that color just doesn't belong on a Toyota. So that is just my personal preference. I know I could very well be in the minority when it comes to that, but don't get me wrong, it is still stunning. So don't let me totally come across the wrong way here. As you guys know, this is unique to the Heritage Edition, having that bronze metallic paint up here in the grille. LED headlights, LED fogs, of course. And the star of the show are these BBS forged wheels here, 18-inch wheels wrapped in Dunlops, AT23s. Yep. So if you guys remember, I had the 2020 Heritage Edition in black, and mine I ended up putting some BFG Goodrich KO2s on it, and I believe I went 285/65 18s, whereas these are 285/60 18s. So not much of a difference, but when you have that more aggressive tire tread, you know, just it looks a lot better. You know, it fills it up a little bit better. There's still a lot of space in there, especially in the rear, with it being, you know, just a bit higher up in the rear. But I think it looked a ton better. There's a rear end shot there. I think I've yet to see a Blizzard Pearl with blacked out accents, where the chrome bits are all blacked out. I don't know if I've seen one of those yet. I imagine it'll look pretty good. Got the ancient taillights, which I've grown to love, you guys know. And I did not grab the keys from them, but you guys have seen plenty of the interior. Mainly just want to show you the exterior of this Blizzard Pearl here. Probably among the best parts right here. Just that classic Toyota Land Cruiser badge. With the Yakima Mega Warrior roof basket up top. Here's the sticker price. Should be, yep, so this is the 2-row, not spec'd with the 3rd row. The 3rd rows typically run right around $91,000. So it's a $1,400 option to get that 3rd row in it, whereas this is without it. If anyone wants to look and pause it, you're welcome to do that, of course. And well, there's a good chunk of the reason why they're getting rid of this in the US. You know, emission standards, it's just, you know, they're getting away from that. You know, even with the Tundra, they're transitioning to the twin turbo, or at least a turbo variant V6, right? And what I learned is dealerships are not budging whatsoever on the MSRP. It's almost as if Toyota corporate gave them all the same talking points, because if you call them all up, they're all going to tell you the same thing right now. Oh, you know, it's the last of the 200 series, last of the Land Cruiser in the US. You know, we just can't move on them, and some folks are unfortunately doing the markup on it, which is a shame, right? But so if you were going to get one, I think that ship has sailed as of a couple months ago, a month and a half ago at this point. Because they're not overpriced, but they're just comparatively where they have been for the last 2 years. Even 2020, I mean, it was not uncommon to get one for $7,000-8,000 below MSRP in a heartbeat, because people are just having a hard time selling them. You know, and I think I made this point abundantly clear in my previous videos of it, but you know, the reason why I think the 4Runner 2D Pro is a wiser investment for folks is that, you know, there will always be a huge market of people trying to buy TRD Pros, 4Runner TRD Pros. And that's key to hone in on the actually willing to buy. Whereas there's a huge market of people that love this thing. You know, obviously the people who have the TRD Pro, they love this too. But it's just the price tag. It's just way too high. It's hard to justify for a lot of folks. So even though a lot of people love it, it's just not a whole lot of people with their checkbook out for it. And I think that's, you know, another piece of the equation why they're doing away with it. They've struggled to sell them in the U.S. I think each year they average right around 4,000 sold for the last, I think, 5, 6, 10 years, really. So they just struggled. But with that, we'll go ahead and wrap up the video there. I appreciate you watching as always, guys. Until next time.